morning, Deer Park High School, and welcome to the Deer Network. Today is January 11th and our first broadcast of 2017. I'm Pam Sanchez.
And I'm Christian Glass. Today we take a look at how area refineries affect the air quality in our community and what they're doing about it. But first, your weekly news.
The elective fair will be held tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. in the mall area right here at South Campus. There's a great opportunity for sophomores, juniors, and your parents to see what elective South Campus has to offer for next year. Come check it out, especially the broadcast journalism booth.
The Texas Future Music Educators concert will also be happening tomorrow at 7 p.m. in the Black Box, featuring students from choir, band, and orchestra. Tickets are a low $5, so go by and check it out.
Several students from Deer Park High School placed in the All-State Choir this past weekend. Congratulations to Jimmy Paws, Miles Downey, Faith Smith, Daisy Gomez, Brendan Buffalo, Shane Duckett, Kaylee Thomas, and Madeline Green. These students will perform with the All-State Choir in San Antonio in February.
Oil refineries are the biggest industry in our community. While they drive the Deer Park economy, many people have concerns over their pollution and its effect on our air quality. But are we really any worse off than other suburban communities? Dean Slisher and Jenna Rogers report.
Oil refineries and chemical plants have been a major contributor to the Houston economy over the years. Yet pollution the plants produce is not seen favorably by the community. Specifically, Shell's local Deer Park site is the centerpiece of Deer Park, but pollution seems to haunt the public's opinion of this site. Public perception does not appear to match reality, however, as trends regarding pollution and air quality are improving.
One way you would look at air quality is you have to measure it based on something. We measure the pollutants in the air all over this city, all over this area. We're one of the most heavily monitored cities in the world, really. I know we are in the U.S. What we do is we compare the values that we get from these monitoring stations, and we compare that to the standards that have been established by the EPA for specific types of pollutants that we call criteria pollutants. We have measured those for the past 30 years or so. And so for those 6 compounds, 5 of those, we've met the National Ambient Air Quality Standards for the entire Houston area.
While Shell is meeting the standards set by the federal government, there are still other concerns. The site employs a large amount of people in the community, and accidents affect them first. How is Shell Deer Park ensuring the highest level of safety for their employees?
You know, we are part of the community here. Safety is critical. And so how do we let the community know what's going on? So part of the Community Advisory Committee and Council, we're part of that. The LEPC, which is kind of it's the Local Emergency Planning Committee. Really, it's about, hey, sharing the information, letting you know what's going on, because if not, you don't know. And if it impacts us, we recognize it impacts the community as well. It's really one and the same. A lot of our employees live in Deer Park or around Deer Park, so not only is it critical for them because this is the place that they work, this is also the place that they live. And so again, we've got to be a good neighbor.
There's a negative perception regarding pollution in Houston, but according to Shell, the Greater Houston metropolitan area ranks among the lowest 15 urban metros in the country.
I think, you know, a lot of it's legacy stuff, right? So if you look at the data, right, we've really made strides in the Houston metro in the last 10, 15 years. But if anything, you're growing up with conceptions of what your parents thought or what your, grandparents maybe thought before that. And it's real easy to kind of spread the bad news.
These advances in both air quality and community cooperation can hopefully allow for people to better understand the impact of pollution in the Houston area.
Thanks for clearing the air on that, guys. No pun intended.
Oh, snap. In sports, the boys and girls basketball team were in action last night against their crosstown rivals. We turn to Adrian Romero for the deets.
Thanks, guys. The girls basketball team continued their winning streak by defeating LaPorte 53-28 last night here at home. Leading the team to victory, Miranda Romero scored 12 points and Jaya George added 10. The team's defense was on point last night, constantly putting pressure on the Bulldogs and only allowing 28 points. Their winning streak now stands at 6, and they go for their 7th this Friday at Dobie. Congratulations, girls, and keep it up. The boys traveled to LaPorte last night, but fell short with the final score of 61-50. They'll be back here at home this Friday, looking to get their first district win of the season against the Longhorns. Guys.
Thanks, Adrian. That's it for us here at the Deer Network. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for all the latest news and more. I'm Christian Glass.
And I'm Pam Sanchez. Have a great day and a wonderful rest of the week.
And go Deer!